Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Feel right, Felicia. Give it a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute,
We can all breathe a little easier. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the January 2nd Town Board meeting. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everybody, please remain standing. I'd like to take a moment of silence for Ron Blass, who passed away. He's been an associate town attorney on and off for the last few years. Thank you. Tonight's agenda is basically a reorganization meeting for this year, and I'll go down the list of items after we do a roll call.
Jeff Ranahan, First Ward.
Bill Carlos, Second Ward.
Jessica Lopez, Third Ward.
Matthew Williver, Fifth Ward.
Ann Shushin, 6th Ward.
Felicia Salvatore, Town Clerk.
Jim Nelson, Attorney for the Town.
John Baisley, Town Supervisor. Agenda item number 1 is appoint attorneys to the town. Number 2 is to adopt the non-union salary schedule. Number 3 is appoint sub-registrars for Town Clerk's office. Number 4, appoint Felicia Salvatore, Records Access Office Management for 2018-19. Designate official banks for 2019. 6, appoint the emergency chain of command. 7, appoint emergency interim successors for 2019. 8, adopt the 2019 holiday schedule. 9, designation of 2019 Town Board meeting schedule. 10, adopt and approve the 2019 highway rental rates. 11, approve and adopt the 2019 highway supplies. 12, authorize the 2019 agreement to expend highway funds 284 agreement. 13, readopt the rules of the town board. 14, authorize the bonds for the town officials. 15, adjustment of the holiday schedule for the highway department due to leaf pickup. 16, authorize the business mileage reimbursement. 17, authorize a standard workday for elected appointed officials. 18, authorize the supervisor to sign a grant writing service agreement. 19, authorize the supervisor to sign dog control housing agreement. 20, authorize renewal agreement for the EAP. 21, accept the donation to the police department. 22, authorize the supervisor to sign invest with New York class. 23, authorize the supervisor to sign agreement for Washington Hollow Rod and Gun Club.
We do it every year.
And that's it. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules for any item on the agenda.
So moved.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody have anything they'd like to say on any item that's on tonight's agenda? If not, a motion to resume the rules.
So moved.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Ranahan.
Be it resolved that the town board finds pursuant to Town Procurement Policy Act, Art 5A, that is the best interest of the town to designate Vanderwater and Vanderwater LLP as the attorneys to the town of Poughkeepsie pursuant to Town Law 22B for 2019 without the solicitation of alternate proposals on the same terms as for 2018, and does hereby designate it to provide such legal service at Town Hall, at Town Board meetings, and by telephone consultations for $98,000 to provide the balance of the required legal services at the rate of $165 per hour for partner, $155 an hour for associates, and $80 per hour for paralegals, subject to a shared annual cap of $65,000, together with zoning and planning board pass through funded services as requested, and to represent the town in litigation and tax certiorari matters as separately assigned from time to time. So move.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on this one? I just have a comment on this. I mean, the legal service we're getting is the experience behind what we have, and there was no increase for any of the legal services this year at all, so that was one of the reasons we didn't go out. And I think the experience supersedes the fact of going out, for procurement on this individual item. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
6-0, I think.
6-0, sorry. I forgot how to count.
B. Resolution B. B. Be resolved that for 2019, the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby find pursuant to Town Procurement Policy Article 5, Sub A, that it is in the best interest of the town to reappoint Wallace & Wallace LLP pursuant to Section 20, Sub 2, Sub B of the town law, to act as attorney for the town without solicitation of an alternative proposal on the same terms as 2018, and does so appoint it to provide services for Code Enforcement Act advice, litigation of the Town of Poughkeepsie Town Court regarding zoning, noise control, animal control, building control violations, and parking violations, and vehicle and traffic enforcement at the rate of $155 per hour, subject to an annual maximum cap of $60,000 from the legal department budget line, with any surplus reverting to the general fund at the end of the year 2018, together with the zoning board and planning board pass-through funded services at the rate of $165 per hour for partners of counsel and senior associate attorneys, $155 per hour for associate, and $80 an hour for paralegals and zoning and planning matters at those rates, subject to a tax shared cap of $65,000 per year. So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions on this one?
Does that be 2019 the end of it? General fund at the end of the year, 2019?
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
Pardon me.
still up to
Wait a minute.
I move that change?
Yep.
third of the way down.
Oh, yep.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby find that it is in the best interest of the town pursuant to Town Procurement Policy, Article 5, Sub A, to authorize the supervisor to sign a labor and employment legal services letter agreement for the year 2019 between the Town of Poughkeepsie and David R. Weiss, Esquire, of the law firm of Mackey, Butts and Wise, on the same term as for 2018, without solicitation of alternate proposals, and does hereby authorize the execution of said agreement, a copy of which is attached hereto. So moved?
Second.
Good motion second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0.
Resolution 2, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby approve and adopt the non-union salary schedule for the year 2019, a copy of which is attached hereto and incorporated herein. So moved.
Second?
Motion second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Before motion carries, everybody got the new schedule, right?
Yes.
Correction, right? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby confirm the appointment of Kim Russell as sub-register for the Town of Poughkeepsie for the period of January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019, at a stipend which is included in the town clerk's annual budget. So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions on that one? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0.
Be resolved, Town Board, Town of Poughkeepsie hereby reaffirm the appointment of Felicia Salvador as a Records Access Management Officer for the Town of Poughkeepsie for 2018 and 19, at a stipend which is included in the budget. So moved.
Second?
Motion and second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0.
7-0?
7-0 now.
That should be to you.
Don't you? You're 5.
Pick it up
Oh,
again.
okay.
Go ahead.
Resolution 5. Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby designate the following banks as the official banks for the Town of Poughkeepsie for the period January 1, 2019 through December 31, 2019, to wit: M&T Bank, Chase JP Morgan Bank, TD Bank, Sterling National, Greene County Savings Bank, Key Bank, and Signature Bank. So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby appoint the following individuals as the emergency chain of command for the year 2019, to wit: 1, John J. Baisley; 2, Mark Pfeiffer; 3, Jeffrey Renahan. So moved.
Second.
With motion second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Be it resolved, the Town Board of Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby appoint the following individuals as emergency interim successors for year 2019, as requested by the Dutchess County Department of Emergency Response. Does hereby specify the rank and order of succession as listed. The following individuals: 1, Mark Pfeiffer; 2, Jeff Renahan; 3, Bill Carlos. Be it further resolved, the supervisor is hereby authorized, empowered, and directed to execute the emergency interim successors designation form and to return it to the Dutchess County Department of Emergency Response. So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby declare and adopt the following official holidays for the year 2019 to wit: New Year's Day, Tuesday, January 1st, 2019; Martin Luther King Day, Monday, January 21st, 2019; President's Day, Monday, February 18th, 2019; Memorial Day, Monday, May 27th, 2019; Independence Day, Thursday, July 4th, 2019; Labor Day, Monday, September 2nd, 2019; Columbus Day, Monday, October 14th, 2019; Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th, 2019; Veterans Day, Monday, November 11th, 2019; Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 28th, 2019; Day after Thanksgiving, Friday, November 29th, 2019; Christmas Day, Wednesday, December 25th, 2019. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Resolution 9, whereas the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie has determined that a regular meeting of the board shall be held on the first and third Wednesday of each month, with a committee of the whole meeting to be held on the second Wednesday of each month for the year 2019, unless otherwise noted. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby adopt 2019 Town Board meeting schedule, a true copy of which is attached hereto and incorporated herein. And be it further resolved that said meeting shall be held at the Town of Poughkeepsie Town Hall, 1 Overrock Road, Poughkeepsie, New York, and shall commence at 7 p.m. unless otherwise noted. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Whereas the proposals were solicited for the Highway Department rental rates for the year 2019, now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby approve and adopt the Highway Department rental rates for the year 2019 per the recommendation of the Superintendent of Highways, true copies of which are on file in the Town Clerk's office for public inspection. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Whereas bids were solicited for highway supplies for the year of 2019, and whereas said bids were received and open, now therefore be it resolved, the Town Board, Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby award the bids for highway supplies for the year of 2019 per the recommendation of the Highway Superintendent, as outlined in the documentation attached hereto and made a part of. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Resolution 12, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby authorize, adopt, and approve the execution of an agreement pursuant to Section 284 of the New York State Highway Law to expend town highway funds in 2019 according to the terms and conditions set forth therein, a true copy of which is attached hereto and made a part hereof. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby adopt the annex rules of the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie, a copy which is attached hereto and incorporated herein. So moved.
Second.
The motion is second. Any questions on this one? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Be it resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie is hereby declare and direct that the bonds for all town officials be continued in the same manner as heretofore established with the same force and effect. So moved.
Second.
The motion is second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby adjust the holiday schedule for the Highway Department due to its leave pickup commitments on Election Day and Veterans Day as follow. Election Day, November 5th, 2019, changed to August 8th, 2019. And Veterans Day, November 11th, 2019, changed December 24th, 2019. So moved.
Second.
Got a motion is second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Here.
Bill?
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby continue the amount paid for business mileage reimbursement at the current IRS rate. So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby establish a standard workday for each elective and appointive official, which shall be not less than 6 hours per day, and also for employee positions per attached form RS 2418, and be it further resolved that the standard workday shall be Monday through Friday, and be it further resolved that the following is a list of the elected officials within their term expiration date. Workday, John J. Baisley, Supervisor, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 8. Workday, Jessica Lopez, 3rd Ward Councilwoman, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 6. Michael Sifone, 4th Ward Councilman, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 6. Matthew Williver, 5th Ward Councilman, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 6. Ann Shershin, 6th Ward Councilwoman, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 6. Karen Schubert, Receiver of Taxes, term ends 12/31/21, hours per day 18. Felicia Salvatore, Town Clerk, term ends 12/31/2019. Mark Pfeiffer, Superintendent of Highways, term ends 12/31/21, hours per day 8. Stephen Krakauer, Town Justice, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 6. And be it further resolved that the following is a list of appointed officials with their term expiration date. Workday, Charles Emberger, Comptroller, term ends 12/31/2019, hours per day 8. Kathleen Tabor, Assessor, term ends 9/30/2019, hours per day 8. Ronald Sparrow Jr., Police Chief, hours per day 8. And be it further resolved that commencing May 30th, 2019, the elected or appointed official shall have recorded and certified or will record, if not in timekeeping system track, his or her work activities for a period of 3 consecutive months, which will include matters outside the normal working hours for the purpose of actually attending to official duties, including to responding to an emergency, attending an employer-sponsored event, or meeting with or responding to members of the public on matters of official business. And be it further resolved that the said record shall be completed within 150 days of taking office and shall be submitted within 180 days as to meet the time frame above, and the clerk of the governing board, to the clerk of the governing board, and be it further resolved that the town clerk is authorized and directed to certify the standard workday and reporting resolution as presented to this town board. So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion second. Any question on that one?
I have a quick question, just Felicia. This is something we do every year, the calendar?
No, it's good for 8 years.
Okay.
You can recertify it, but I think that you and, I'll talk to you and Matt and Mike about it after.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be resolved, Town Board finds that it be in the best interest of the town, does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute a contract between the Town of Poughkeepsie and Martin Snyder to provide grant writing services without the solicitation of additional proposals pursuant to Town Procurement Policy, Article 5A, which contract will be in effect through December 31st, 2019, in substantially the form as presented. So moved.
Second.
With motion second, any questions on this one? All I say is Marty's done a great job with it so far as getting grants and following through and working with Sean downstairs. So, and he's definitely got a good background here, and he's also a grant writer for local college. It helps. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby authorize the supervisor to sign a dog control housing agreement with the Dutchess County SPCA for the period January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019, in substantially the form annexed. And be it further resolved, the Town Board further finds that it would not be in the best interest of the town to solicit alternative proposals or quotations for such service. And be it further resolved that the Town Board finds that this is a Type 2 action requiring no environmental review. So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions on this one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved, the Town Board of Town Poughkeepsie does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute the renewal agreement for the Employee Assistance Program, EAP, by and between the Town of Poughkeepsie and the workplace at Mid-Hudson Regional Hospital of Westchester Medical Center for 2019 and substantially the form annexed, a copy of which is attached. So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion second. Any questions on that one? In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Be it resolved, the Town Board of Town of Poughkeepsie is hereby accept with appreciation a donation of $1,000 from Mr. Paul Koch which donation will be used to offset the cost of purchasing one portable ballistic shield for use in the Police Department Patrol Division. So moved.
Second.
And second, any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0.
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby authorize the supervisor to invest with New York Cooperative Liquid Asset Security System and to execute the necessary municipal cooperation agreement and such other documents that are necessary to allow these investments. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion second. Any questions? Just so everybody know, this group here is a group that all the school districts and the fire districts and stuff all invest in, and they give us a rate. The rate has always been lower than where our bank has been, and right now it's just about even. We'll leave our money where it is now, but if it becomes available, it's just maybe somewhere we may invest money when the time comes.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Resolution 23, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute a license agreement with Washington Hollow Rod and Gun Club, Inc., for the use by the Town of Poughkeepsie Police Department for target practice for an annual fee of $2,400 in substantially the form annexed, which agreement shall be in effect from January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019. So moved.
Second.
A motion is second. Any question on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Deputy Supervisor this year will be Mike Sifone. Secretary of Supervisors will be Joyce Longi again, and all the committee assignments that we had last year are all going to stay the same this year.
And my deputy town clerks will be the same this year as well.
Make a motion to suspend the rules?
I have a question about the committee assignments. Since the board is so evenly split, 4-3 Republicans and Democrats, is there a reason that the Finance Committee has stayed entirely one-sided?
No, it's just they were ones that, had the experience and are there.
Okay.
You have interest in that coming?
I don't, but I know that Jessica does.
I do.
She did a lot of work with
I
the
did.
budget.
Here's some,
Yeah,
Put
come and
some
talk to me.
time in.
Nothing's committed to stay where it is. No.
okay.
Okay, good.
Motion to suspend the rules?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody like to make any comment on anything related to the town at all? Going once, going twice. Motion to resume the rules.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Jeff?
Yep. Be resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby adjourn to executive session to consider the following: to discuss matters which are exempt under open meeting law, including matters subject to the attorney-client privilege. So move.
Second.
Motion is second. The town board goes into executive session at 7:24 PM. Thank you. Anybody's willing to stay if they want. If not, we make no decisions in executive session. We don't vote on anything. So if anyone wants to stay, feel free to stay. We could be in for a half hour or so. Thank you.
Yeah,